Dual PC streaming setup. The audio is always the hardest thing for people to get together. Today, here on Tech for Rec, we're going to try to put this audio together, and I'm going to show you the cables that I bought, because a lot of people think you got to spend hundreds of dollars on cables when you could buy budgety cables that are going to do the same thing. Let's get to it and let's see what's in the boxes and the bags. So I'm also connecting them with this Rode mic. Right now I'm talking to you off a Behringer microphone that I had. Bought 3 of them for $80-something. The link will be in the description also for this microphone. It's been an awesome mic. I've been using it for quite a while. So I'm using HOSA cables, and they've been working pretty well. We're gonna tell you right now the cables that you're gonna need for this here, and the amount of cables that you're gonna need. This one came opened in the packaging. I don't know, maybe the box must have broke or what have you, but they wrapped it back up and it seems like it's okay. I did have a problem with that because the other ones are nice and neat from the company. I added this bad boy in there just because it was on sale for $8.99 or $8. Is a XLR yellow cable to connect to the pod mic. And the gold plated or the copper adapters that also don't have to be gold plated or copper. The regular ones would have been fine, but those were there. They were on sale. I think it was like $8 or probably less for 5 of them. I'll put the link in the description also. And then I got this USB 3.0 extender. If I'm not mistaken, there's a 10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet by Cables Matter. But I'm here telling you that the cable brand does not matter. It's so ironic that it says Cables Matter. So they had this also on sale, this extender. And I wanted to get it for my cameras to make it longer from the main PC to come around to my streaming PC in order for me to have a camera actually on this side that I have it right now. So it's just a little tight. The cable wasn't really needed, but then it's more spaces. I got more space to play around out there with. So anyway, let me tell you about these awesome cables that we got that could be affordable for everyone. For dual PC streaming, to get the audio from your main PC to your streaming PC using the mixer. I'm using a Behringer mixer USB, right? The Q1202 USB by Behringer. I'm going to put the link in the description to that actual mixer also. That mixer, when I first got it, excuse me, it was actually almost $300. It was $294 if I'm not mistaken. And right now it's on sale. I seen it for $109. And you can actually plug a few XLR cables in there and podcast with a few people. And if you want to do it on your own, like I do, you just plug one in. But it's always cool to have extras. You never know, right? I receive phone calls on there. I use the iRig 2. And in fact, I'll put that link in the description also, because this all has to do actually with cables and little gadgets. I use the iRig 2 to receive phone calls for my podcast show and my live videos, whether it's on YouTube or any other platform. But mainly I receive phone calls on my show called On the Lockout on YouTube. And I used the iRig 2. It was on sale for $40. And I said, wow. And I plugged it in with the same HOSA cables, but just different inputs and output sizes, and it works like magic. You can check it out on the Lockout where I receive phone calls, and we even had a few YouTube overnight celebrities like Hassan Campbell called in and was amazed by the sound of the audio and the phone call receiving itself. So Must have been the HOSA cables, right? The budgety cables. So we're going to put that there. Again, not sponsored. All these products were bought by me because I like to give the people the best of me in a good show. And I like to show people actually how I did it and how I was able to afford it, right? So we're going to put this to the side. This is just yellow because I wanted to. And I'm changing my actual boom arm, which is black right now. I'm changing it to a red one. So this cable will be over it in yellow. This is going to be covered with a filter, which I'm going to be showing you the unboxing or revealing that to show you which is the best one for you to get at a good price. I just haven't got it yet. I haven't received it. So things are coming in little bits and pieces, and I'm excited to show you guys how you can do PC stream, set up, and get your audio across, or just if you want to buy this stuff because you may want a good pod mic or you may want to receive phone calls and you don't need all this. You just need one cable and it costs $8, a HOSA cable to receive the phone calls. So with not even $50, you're going to be receiving and making phone calls in your podcast sounding clear with a gain boost and all that. Pop! You know, it boosts up the sound. And you're going to make your podcast show sound awesome. So let's get to this. So these cables are actually, they say stereo outbreak, right? But you already know. These are 3.5 millimeter TRS to dual, right? 1/4 in TS. So you're going to need 3 of these. You're going to need 3 of these bad boys. Right? Again, they are HOSA technology audio cables, right? Stereo outbreak, they say in the packaging. 3.5 millimeter TRS to dual 1/4 in TS. So you want to make sure I got the 10 feet one because I needed them to go from the mixer all the way here and then another one even to go this way because that's where I wanted at. You got to figure out where you're going to more or less have your second PC if that's what you're using them for. But the bottom line is they $7.50. $7.50? Yeah, $7.50. And you need 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. These are all 3 the same. You're going to need those 3 bad boys. And then to really finish it off and make sure that the audio goes boom to boom, you're going to need stereo interconnect 3.5 TRS to the same. They both the same on. I got them in 5 feet because it's right here, pam, pam, right? And it just has like a little space left over. So if you ever need it longer, then you could just add an extended cable or get another longer one, right? These were at a price of, the interconnect cables are $6.25. So altogether, you're spending about $21, $30, if that. And this is the exact cabling that you're gonna need for dual PC streaming. I promise you. No more, no less. These are the cables needed for that. Connect it to your mixer to get the audio. And I understand that people buy these little, they looking like adapters to noise gate, quiet sound, and the hissing and all that, right? With this software that I'm using that you see right here in front of me on my monitor, it's called OBS, Open Broadcast Software. And just with this, you can add filters to your mic that's going to quiet. You have noise gate, you have limiter, you have noise suppression, you have compression, and then you have your mixer that's helping you with that. So if the sound is too much for you, then after that, then you can buy those. They have some that is for $7, $8 if that. And you could get, I think it's 3 of them that you're going to need. So it's going to be like another 16, another 20 something more bucks. But I didn't buy it. And I'm almost 100% sure that it's not needed. But for the next video, I'll show you how I set it up because I'm doing it right after this. But these are the cables you're going to need. So if that's what you're trying to do, buy these. And then you can wait till I post the next video where I show you how I put it together. Or you can just look it up and you can see that I'm saying facts. But the main thing here was to get budget cables for dual PC streaming, that you don't need to spend $200 or $300 on the most expensive cables out there and all that. HOSA technology cables is where it's at. I've been using these cables. They durable, they everlasting. Don't be fooled by that. Oh, but it looks like it's just regular nickel plated metal there. It's not colored gold. Well, you know what? You can paint it. It's gonna work the same. I promise you. And if not, better. Thank you for tuning in to Tech for Rec. Dual PC streaming, the audio off the hook. These are the things you need. Let's get to it. All these products, the links will be in the description so you can get the iRig for your phone calls for your podcast, so you can get the pod mic also. I just made a video on the pod mic and unboxing. You can check that video out. I'll probably put the link right up here on the top of the card, or right after you finish watching this, the video will be boop, at the end screen. $100. And if you want to know about this is for recording. You can put your phone in there on how to record with your phone. If your phone is what you're using for as your camera, which your phone is the best camera in the world. In fact, I'll put this in there too. What about that? This is $20. This is the Ulanzi Pro. You add a microphone up here, a light. You can put 2 lights, a mic. This is the best thing I ever bought when I started vlogging, blogging, and making content. Able to take this with me everywhere and be like, just like the pros. That's what I'm trying to show you guys, that we could tech like them on a budget, on a friendly budget, that you don't got to break the bank. Because I'm going to show you how to do it with a few dollars. So all these things, products that I use, I would never steer you in the wrong direction. I would never lie to you. This is the most important thing that you're going to need for podcasting. A little coffee. I love you guys, and I'm 100% grateful. Thank you for tuning in to Tech for Rec. If you got any value out of this video, comment, share, subscribe. Motivate me to make more videos like this for you guys, and it also helps me out being a better person. Tell me if there's anything you want to learn how to do in this setup. This is just a little section of my setup. I'm going to be showing you the whole thing once it's all done. And you guys can do the same without having a feel in your head that you have to rob a bank or something because people are buying top of the line things when there's no need. You're going to sound just like them, if not better. I promise you. It's what you do after with the audio for free.